Muhammad Ali is the greatest fighter of all time. Coming through the hard days from the good days from the dreamer boy, Michael Rooks. I was a guy was working hard to be an image of one of these fighters. You know me going through the times of food, the pain, the IQ of having been a fighter. It's always a blessing to have the opportunity to say Muhammad Ali was the greatest fighter of all time. You know, Muhammad Ali was the man created so many styles from the old modern day era when Ray Robinson finally dead and then kicked the bucket and Ray Robinson fought a long time. He fought everybody. You talk about a man fought everybody. 174 pro fights he had, and won most all of them. Ray Robinson. He was an awesome fighter at his time, and I give him kudos. I give him credit for being that fighter. Ray Robinson picked up and went through so many dramatic measures, did so many things for the fight game. And Muhammad Ali was the dude that saw with his own eyes and gave him credit due. Not no pride, ambition, in denial. He was not the most devastating, most pound for pound fighter. Ray Robinson had that kind of recognition from the great Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was a pioneer, a motivated speaker, speaking on the streets, speaking for his rights. He was the only one of many of leaders to speak for what's right and what's wrong and helping people. But Muhammad Ali is celebrated and talked about today because Muhammad Ali, if you look at boxing, what it is now today, it wouldn't be excited without Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali had so much to give and make scream. But before his kidney failed, before he died, physically, spirit will always be there, Muhammad Ali. And he went back where he came from. That's where you transition, they call it. But Muhammad Ali was a fighter, a special kid, could do incredible things in that boxing ring. All to be incredible, you got to stay focused. All to stay focused, you got to work hard. And I think looking at him, took the loss out from Larry Holmes, finally took the loss. And it was a tough fight, you know, old man, sick, getting ready to retire. Fought 3 generations. And yes, Larry Holmes still get credit. You know, Larry Holmes says, you know, Muhammad Ali is still the man. We know Muhammad Ali will always be the man, which Larry Holmes was speaking some very good truth. The truth is the truth. And I think Muhammad Ali, all the generation he was fighting, I think Muhammad Ali should have just stayed out of the fight game after a certain amount of time, but he was so hard-headed to fight and rope-a-dope and these styles of standing and letting the hardest hitters back in there. George Foreman was a very hard hitter. George Foreman had so much power, and oh man, and George Foreman did some real bad stuff back in the day. He changed his life to God now. You know, I seen his life story. He was doing stuff he shouldn't even be doing, George Foreman. But when Muhammad Ali knocked George Foreman out, it changed his life. He saved George Foreman's life. A different man. My thanks to Muhammad Ali on this part one of this video is you and the millions and millions of examples he said it when he was walking, and just being a motivator and a motivator speaker, being a freedom fighter. Thank you for giving me the time, Muhammad Ali. Monday, it's going to be awesome. Team Ali, part one.